and welcome to another Discussing Fitchburg Now show with me, your host, Sam Squailia. This week we are talking with Grizz Gang Forever and Brandon Hamilton of iGrind Entertainment about upcoming events and music production that's going on in the city of Fitchburg. You are watching this here on Fitchburg Access Television, brought to you by the Workers Credit Union Virtual Studios. And my first guest here, I have Grizz Gang Forever. I have Ben Grizz, the founder and recording artist. I have Kaseek Ortiz, the engineer and recording artist. Prenseep, the merchandise designer and recording artist. And I have Malik Daniel, the founder and realtor and entrepreneur. Thank you all for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, of course.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right. So, Grizz Gang Forever. It says, Grizz Gang Forever is a brand and entertainment studio business out of Massachusetts that is working to showcase the talent out of the state. And your website is grizzgangforever.com.
Yes, ma'am. Basically, we started this brand, me and my brother, Ben Grizz down there, with his music, getting into venues that wouldn't accept hip hop music widely, and just kind of breaking open different venues, going on tour, establishing the brand. Him and I built this brand with my brother who passed away, Flex. So we kind of do this in his honor. And that's when it turned, the brand turned into a praying bear, Grizz Gang Forever. Kaseek Ortiz has been associated with us since the beginning of the music career. He's been with Rough Riders before that. He's been an engineer, recording artist. So we ended up doing a lot of our music with him. And then when we opened up the business, it seemed only right to bring him into the fold. Prenseep he started off in Miami. He's a Haitian American, lived in Haiti at first before he moved here. And then we met him when he came up here doing clothing. He got affiliated with the brand in the studio, and he has his brand, Prenseep, the Prenseep brand, which is the money bag logo. It kind of goes hand in hand what we're doing here at Grizz Gang Forever. And myself, I'm all about business. People always ask me, am I a rapper or do I do music? Not really. I just handle the business. I keep everything organized. Anything they need from me, I get done, and I try to connect all the dots. Just an entrepreneur. We built this business at first here on 773 Main Street, and at first it was a fish market. So we had I don't know if anyone knows about that who used to drove by here if they've been in Fitchburg for a while, but we had to revamp this whole place. We turned it into the state-of-the-art studio. That's our logo here. And yeah, this is a little bit of the business.
So that's what your Main Street location looks like. It used to be the aquarium store.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I like. I think we have a picture that we can show of the front door with the praying bear.
Yeah, I'll actually take you out here in my stream right now, so you can take it. It's gonna be a little cold, but yeah, the praying bear's on the front door. It's also on the window. Actually, not gonna go out there because I don't want to because it's too cold. But yeah, we're basically here to. Since we've been here, it's been going on to 2 years now. We're here to just work with all the creatives in the area, all the people who are trying to find an outlet to get their music put out there to the world, bring their ideas to life, because we work with photography, videography here also with Jack Dawson and Heavenly. We're just here to bring people's visions to life. There's a wide lane here that we feel in Massachusetts that has a lot of talented people that haven't got the exposure they need. So that's where we come in to fill the gap. We plan to offer a lot of different services as far as label services, publishing, that's publishing administration, that's part of the music. And like we were saying, distribution, getting people's music onto different platforms like Apple Music, Spotify, things of that nature. But that's our goal. We're just here to really do something that hasn't really been done in this area. People drive by this place all the time and walk by and ask us, oh, where did you come up with the idea to do this on Main Street? And the first concept of business, like everyone knows, is business as location, location, location. the second is, what do you have to offer? What value do you have to offer the people? And with all the combination of myself, Kaseek, Ben Grizz, and Princip, it's a very unique blend of what we have to offer the city.
Yeah, and you know, if you are an artist, you know, you create a few songs or whatever it is that you do, but you know, getting into the industry, doing videos and getting on the different streaming platforms, it's a whole new ball game today when it comes to, you know, showcasing your art and getting seen out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if Kaseek or one of the artists down there, you guys want to kind of talk about what it is to be an artist, starting from scratch and, you know, building your career up.
I think these are Kaseek. They more advanced than me. They been ahead of the game like 5, 6, I think 7 years top. So I think Kaseek or Grizz are more in that position.
Yeah, for sure. You know, many people go through their own struggles and whatnot, and people just need a simple outlet, whether it be being an artist in a musical form or being artistic as far as, you know, painting or anything that really just has an outlet or that type of release. For me, music has completely saved my life. And here at Grizz Gang, we like to make people feel like they're family when they come in here. So not only do they feel like family, but we also want to offer them that mentorship of being understanding that all struggles are struggles, whether we face them and they're alike or they're similar or completely different. But the fact is that we can provide a safe place to where they can channel that energy in a safe environment and then release the music and then help them, guide them from promotion, video, pretty much all around like mentorship.
Yeah, definitely. We plan to bring some of the biggest artists that this area has seen to the area, some of the biggest events. We had an event that we partnered with Jamaican Island, because I always say that, Kingston Island Cuisine, in December. Yes, it was a great event. We plan to have another one coming up soon. We won't disclose too many details, but we have a couple of shows lined up. We're going to be showcasing a lot of the talent and getting more people on the shows, and getting the community together. Because usually another thing that goes on with these hip hop shows or these events is people have this kind of mindset who are not exposed to hip hop. They think it's going to be a wild event where it gets out of control, maybe even. And that's another thing. We run our events professionally as a group, and we make sure that everyone's having a good time when they attend, things of that nature.
Yeah, it's a complete all around outlet of just positive vibes, the energy that we want to give off.
Yep. Yeah, the videos that you put out of the Kingston Island Cuisine really look good from the Christmas. It looked like a good time.
It really was. It really was.
Yeah, it was a success.
Big success. Jack Dawson, he captured that moment with my sister, like I was saying. So shout out to them. They're the one who, you know, like what you're saying, bring the vision to life on that. And they made the event, they did the event justice, definitely. It was as great as it seemed in the videos. That's all I have to say on that. And we plan to do even more of that.
Yeah, so we're going to have more upcoming events showcasing your artists and at local facilities, I assume. And where can we find out more information about when those events are happening and you know, when and where and what time and all that information?
Website will be keeping very updated, grizzgangforever.com, the Facebook page, all of our social medias. Follow Ben Grizz 978, Kaseek Ortiz, and Princip, and you'll see the updates being flowing out. And then myself, Malik Daniel on Facebook, on Instagram, I go with my alter ego. It's Tyrant333. So that's what I'm known for in the music industry. But you follow those pages and you will see all the updates as we roll them out. We always got something going on, and we try not to, you know, talk too much to put ourselves in a hole, but 2022 is looking very promising for the brand. am for Fitchburg, and that's what I have to say. Also, we have the GGF token out. That's a cryptocurrency our community developed for us, and we're going to be listing that. I don't know if anyone knows too much about cryptocurrency here, but that will be listed on the cryptocurrency exchange Pancake Swap in February. That's been a wild journey also. We're grateful for that, and I think we're going to change the musical landscape with that and put a lot of power back in independent artists' hands. They usually have to go and depend on a major label or someone in a high position to get them in place or get their career on the right track. That's going to end this year with GGFT. So that's what we plan.
Sign ourselves.
We could probably do a whole nother show just talking about cryptocurrency and how the Grizz Gang Forever token would work. But just a rough overview. You said it's on it'll be offered on Pancake Swap. That's like an exchange where you can purchase cryptocurrency like a Coinbase or crypto.com
yes,
or
ma'am.
one of those.
Yes, ma'am. So Pancake Swap is an exchange like you would see crypto.com, Coinbase, or Binance. It's based off the Binance smart chain. So Binance, that exchange, has its own coin called the Binance coin. Off of that coin, just like you might see with Ethereum, there's other projects that get made off of these coins. So off of Ethereum, there's hundreds of different projects that were made. But to buy, sell, and exchange, there's something called gas fees. So on the Ethereum network, they were very high. The Binance smart chain, it allows you to buy, sell, swap, and trade cryptocurrency for a very, very small free couple cents at a time, usually. So that's why we elected to make this project grow on Binance Smart Chain. And a part of that, their decentralized exchange, which I can go into that. That's, like we said, that can be a whole long segment, but it's a decentralized exchange on the Binance Smart Chain, and it's called Pancake Swap. Just to give you the brief rundown.
So Pancake Swap, it runs on the Binance crypto platform, and you'll be able to buy the GGF token on the Pancake Swap.
Yes. So you'll start off with buying Binance Coin or BNB. Then you go on to Pancake Swap and you connect your smart wallet. A smart wallet is something like a MetaMask, Trust Wallet, various different smart wallets that connect to these decentralized exchanges, and it reflects the funds you have on your smart wallet, and you can swap Binance for GGFT once it's listed in February. So
and in February, where you're going to put out a white paper that describes, what you're doing and how you're financing and how it works, and then we'll be able to purchase that.
Yeah, that is actually out now. If you go to grizzgangforevertoken.com, and there you go to hit the tab that says white paper, we have a detailed white paper of like where all our plans for the project, the direction, on what we're going to do once we hit a certain amount of holders and things of that nature. So it's very exciting. Definitely something different, but very exciting, and something I think is going to change a lot of artists' careers.
All right. How about just a quick synopsis of the white paper, just so we have the full gamut of what's going on with the cryptocurrency?
Okay. A white paper is something that explains the functions of the token. It's a token, actually, not a coin. The difference between a token and a coin is a coin is used based specifically as a currency exchange. A token has a function behind it. So the token is, we plan to expand music artists' careers. We plan to have festivals and give back grants to artists who have independent projects out. So that's what makes it a token, because of the different functions behind it. And we also plan to have our own marketplace where we display underground artists' music. So that's all listed in the white paper as far as where we plan to go with this project and all the things we plan to do as it takes off. This is basically like being in on Shiba or Dodge at the very beginning, because this is the first month we've been out. And you see where that headed. So by the end of this year, our main goal is to be listed on crypto.com and Binance and Coinbase, like those other tokens and coins.
All right. All right, that's good to know. I like the local currency plan, and you know, utilizing the new technology. It looks like the future. You know, it's revolutionary with with everything that you can build on these blockchains. It's nice to see
Yeah.
our local people getting in on it. I like it.
Yes, crypto and credit future.
Yeah.
Cool. So, so you wanted to discuss some of your experiences working together with the Grizz Gang Forever through the past 2 years or beyond. Maybe you can talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'll let one of them talk. I've been talking a lot on this.
How about you, Ben?
Yeah, I mean, it's been amazing. Like Malik was saying, we started off kind of small, just like figuring it out as it was going. We hit a lot of ups and downs, bumping our head a lot, but it's working out. Now that we're basically getting comfortable, I would say, first 2 years, we were kind of just like I said, we were bumping our head a lot, just trying to see like what to do and not to do. Now we're really just getting comfortable and just trying to show our talents and expand the network more. We've been going out different cities, like other than Fitchburg, trying to bring people into the city, just to bring more attention and just eyes onto the whole situation that we have going on here.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long journey, especially for us three, meaning Malik and Ben Grizz and myself. I was already kind of running a recording studio. So when I met them, it was pretty much brand new, obviously, at the first start. But once we started building that chemistry, it flowed so well that it made more sense for us to really just join up forces and start to create like a real empire. And like I said, we actually want to bring the community into it and offer those type of mentorships for people, because I know for sure that when I was coming up doing music, I didn't really have somebody like me in that corner to, you know, give me that love, or give me that, you know, that tough love that I needed to help me actually grow. And here it's like everybody that comes in, they actually leave feeling better because they have everybody's input on how to create and how to make themselves a better artist. So me and Ben Grizz have come a very long way to be able to create. And Princip too. I'm just meeting him for the past 2 years. So like now me and him are starting to build that chemistry to a point where the empire is just going to keep growing.
So we have, since you mentioned Princip, right? We have the merchandising. We have the art of the music, but you know, you have some great artwork with the praying bear and some of the other stuff. Is that available on in merchandise that we can buy? Like, you know, I don't know, beanies and t-shirts and sweatshirts, or how do you do that?
Well,
So yeah, I mean, it's on our website, GrizzGangForever.com. We have all of our clothing and merchandise on there. So if you want to purchase anything, we have t-shirts, we have hoodies, we have crew necks. You can go on there and just take a look, and whatever you like, if you like something, you could buy it, and we definitely appreciate it.
We'll have everything from not just the praying bear, but, you know, from album cover arts that we end up doing, anything artistic, we're going to end up revamping constantly to a point where, you know, we'll just have a whole slew of different types of merchandise, whether it be beanies, leggings, joggers, and hopefully some cups. I want to move into some cups, something.
Some cups, like glasses?
Yeah. No, yeah, cups that were there when I'm, you know, doing my mixing and mastering. I can have myself a nice little coffee mug with the logos on them.
Hoodies, joggers are always good. I love joggers,
Yeah.
so we got to get those in the runnings.
For sure.
And
All about the
Princip,
merchandising.
Princip's got his stuff over here too. It's merchandise. I don't know if you want to let them know where they can find your merch, man.
yeah, I got my own merchandise. Princip is like a mixture of French. I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, so it's like princip and principles. You know, I was raised, you know, a certain ways. You know, I always think like you got to apply principles in certain things in order to, you know, succeed and to be the best. You know, you got to apply principles. You have to wake up early, get to work, if you want to be the best, you have to apply pressure. You have to be consistent. So certain things I apply principles. So I just came up with I know how to draw, so I just came up, I'm like, why not? So I just came up with that name, Principles, and I add up the 5 stores, which is like, 5 stores the best, the logo sign money, everything evolve around money, basically school, health, everything evolves around money. So yeah, Principles. And I got my merch on my IG. It's Principe, PRENSEEP at Principe on IG. And I'm actually working on a website that should be pretty soon available around summertime. So I have hats, hoodies, t-shirts, sweatsuits, and you guys can check my IG as well because I'm still selling merch through my IG. It's PRENSEEP.
Sounds good. All right. So upcoming events, we can follow you on your social media and your website, grizzgangforever.com. We can follow the token at grizzgangforevertoken.com and find out more information there. And collaboration within the community. You're right on Main Street, and you're going to be working on mentorships with those in the community, so that we can look up for that. Is there anything else that we forgot to mention, or anything you want to add before we close?
Princip has a new song coming out tomorrow.
Yes, or I almost forgot to mention. Yes, I've really seen. That's my second track officially on all platforms, major platforms, on Apple, on Dizzler, Tidal, Pandora, basically SoundCloud, Spotify. Go stream it, go listen to it. SoundCloud. It's going to be everywhere tomorrow. It's versatile. It's something different, So, yeah, we're doing. You're gonna enjoy it. Go enjoy, go have fun, enjoy the weekend with that new track.
All right, find it on your streaming platforms.
Some international stuff. It's hard. It's really good. Trust.
It's for Creole. You might not understand a word he's saying, but hey, a vibe's a vibe, a bop's a bop. Right. When you hear it, you're gonna bop your head. So that's what Prince brings. We're gonna get him to, as he feels comfortable, if he wants to put more English into his songs, integrate it more so people understand, maybe that'll come. But maybe not, maybe he keeps his music the way it is. It sounds good either way. We got the ties, we're Haitian American. Our dad's actually in Haiti now. So we had to get someone like that incorporated with the brand, especially but like he was saying, it's all about principles. So it's a great team to be a part of. I'm grateful for them all every day,
I'm grateful for you being in the community and supporting Fitchburg and putting your things out there. I like it. All right. So make sure to follow Grizz Gang Forever, and you can see the upcoming things that they'll be doing. All right. Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. Great. And we will be back after a short little break with Brandon Hamilton from iGrind Entertainment, talking about everything he's doing on in Fitchburg too. Hello and welcome back to Discussing Fitchburg Now with myself, Sam Squailia. And up for our second segment here, we have Brandon Hamilton of iGrind Entertainment, which is, doing lots of new things in the city of Fitchburg. We're doing a battle rap league. We're doing artist booking and development. We're doing college nights. We're doing all kinds of things, aren't we, Brandon?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. First of all, thanks for having me. I'm excited. Like I told you earlier, it's my first time being on a Zoom, so I'm excited. I'm excited. So.
All right, great. Well, I appreciate that you're able to meet with us on Zoom due to, you know, COVID, Omicron, variant upticks. You know, we have to take precautions in the community, so we're here in the virtual studios, and so we're talking about your company, iGrind Entertainment. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what that is?
I started iGrind in 2014. I started out just being a music manager. I used to manage music and I used to promote for clubs, Atlanta, Florida, Massachusetts, like everywhere. And then 2015, I started the Battle Rap League. And then the Battle Rap League just kind of took over for me. You know, I was meeting people I never thought I'd meet. I was going to venues I never thought I'd be in, you know, from being a country kid back down south. I never thought that I would even be exposed to battle rap because it wasn't really big for us down there. Once I tapped into it and I met some people and I started my league, I had some guys who just believed in me. And that's when I knew I couldn't stop. So I just been kind of taking on, you know, venture after venture, you know, through iGrind. It's been pretty successful. I'm very grateful and blessed for the guys that believe in me.
All right, so I watched a couple of the rap battles on your YouTube channel, but can you just give an overview of what that is? What is a battle rap league for our viewers?
Basically, it's just lyrical warfare. You know what I mean? You got guys who, you know, you look at crime today and you look at everything that happens. People go pick up a gun or they want to do this or they want to do that. In my league, basically guys can come together for the sport. You know, they're contracted to battle. So they know in advance that they're battling. None of it's on the spot. You know, say I'm battling you, Sam, and say we set the battle for February 18th. You have from now until that time to do as much research as you can, craft your rounds. When I say rounds, you know, some of the battles are one round. He'll rap for like 5 minutes, his best round. And then it's off to, you know, his opponent, you know, for his best round. Sometimes the battles are 3 rounds, and then it's back and forth, round one, round two, round three, round three. And the beauty of battle rap is I try to discourage judged battles. So that way, when we drop the footage, guys can kind of debate back and forth on who won. You know what I mean? Like you got some guys who are direct and straight to the point. And then you got the battlers that are thinkers and writers who really take you to a different element when you're listening to them.
So you don't determine who the winner is, you know, at the end of the battle. You let kind of the audience decide on their interpretation of it.
With the work that we do in the scale I try to hold my league to, if you come to an iGrind event, if you're booked to rap here and you give it your best, I don't think you can lose. You can't lose here. Of course, people are going to have their opinion. I like him, or he won. But like with the platforms that we use and the amount of exposure you get for battling here, you really can't lose. You know, if you give it your all and you put a good showing, you don't lose anything. You don't lose anything. I mean, you might get some bragging rights because his entourage felt like you didn't win or whatever. But like when your footage comes out on tape, it's going to be edited so well and you're going to look good on film, and it'll open up other opportunities for you in other leagues, in other states, for other bookings. So you really can't lose if you give me your best. You can't lose. You go up there and you choke and you get booed and it's disastrous for you, then yeah, you drop the ball. But if you craft your rounds and you do what you got to do when you're standing up there, you don't lose. You know?
So it makes me think of the pen is mightier than the sword.
Absolutely.
And it's not the pen so much as your words. Oh, you muted again.
This city has never seen what they're about to see. You know, you got guys coming from, you know, Nasa McMahon is flying here from Arkansas. He's battling Dre Lights from Springfield. You got Henny number 3 from New York. He's battling Pressure, another guy from Springfield. You got Hazy Williams from Connecticut. battling a guy from New York. You got Baby James from Tennessee. He's coming to battle another guy from CT. So it's like to show the city that these guys chose Fitchburg to do this, that it's going to be really, really dope. It's going to be really, really dope. It's going to be really, really dope.
So you're from the South,
Uh-huh.
and now you live in Fitchburg, right? Yeah. And so you're kind of promoting the rap battle league and everything that you're doing now in Fitchburg, which I love. How do you think that we can have a positive impact with iGrind in Fitchburg?
I think that a lot of people want to rap. I think a lot of these youngsters, and I think a lot of guys, even the guys that are a little older, I think that they've all probably wanted to dip into this lane. I think that what I provide is a resource that they never knew they had. I think that it'll be positive because a lot of these guys have wanted to rap or wanted to step out and wanted to do certain things, but just didn't know how to do it. Didn't really have a guy who could help them. Didn't really have a guy that could manage them. Didn't really have a guy that can kind of stir them in the right direction. And I think iGrind presents those resources. And I'm telling you, I just know that once it gets started, it's going to be like wildfire here. It's going to be a very dope thing. I'm positive. I'm confident in that. I really am.
So how can people find out more information about the Battle Rap League and how to get involved or how to follow your events? How can we find out more information?
So there's 3 YouTube channels that you can follow. You can follow iGrind Battle League, iGrind Entertainment. You can follow that one. You can follow 15 Minutes of Fame, which has close to 1 million subscribers. And you can follow Hip Hop is Real. Those are 3 YouTube channels that we use where we drop a lot of content. If you're looking to get into battle rap, I promote right here down in Kingston. Shout out to Deborah and Chris, right here at Kingston Island Cuisine on Main Street. I do everything there now. They hired me to be their promoter, and I'm looking to kind of turn that place around as far as like community and as far as us all coming together. Thursday nights, we do college night there. Friday nights, we do ladies night there. The ladies are free all night. And we have bands and stuff that come and play on Saturdays and Sundays. And we also book private events for those of you who want to set up shows and want to have exposure and stuff like that. I'm always there. You can see me in there. I'm very approachable, and we can sit down and put our heads together and come up with a dope situation.
Yeah, I just saw you on Friday night there when we were there for the jazz band Heat, and got some amazing.
I was like a kid when I see you because I was like a kid when I saw you because I've never interacted with a city councilor. I've never, especially about battle rap. It's like you got to have an acquired taste to like battle rap. So for you to even, shake my hand and talk to me about, what I was into when it came to that, it was just like, it was really, really, it's really refreshing, and I felt good. I felt really good. I thank you again for that.
Well, I appreciate you reaching out, and I appreciate you promoting Fitchburg and bringing people here to further the entertainment options here in the city of Fitchburg. And Kingston Island Cuisine, the food is so good. I love that place.
Yeah. Chris
All right, so
they're like my parents. So shout out to them. I appreciate them for even allowing me, and they saw the work that I've done before that, and they allowed me to come on board. And it's a family thing now. And like I said, I'm grateful for Kingston. I'm grateful for the city of Fitchburg, and I'm just grateful for all the work that we're gonna do coming soon.
So the iGrind Entertainment. You've been in Massachusetts for a few years now. Have you seen good growth here, or have had any hurdles here in the city of Fitchburg?
When it comes to Fitchburg, so nobody knew me as a person. So when I first came, when I first got with Kingston, I decided I was like, you know what, I'm not going to throw an iGrind event because my following isn't really, people know of iGrind, but they don't necessarily know that I'm the guy behind it. So I waited, I saw how everything was going. We had a nice show with Grizz Gang. They did really well. And then I just wanted to see how to approach it. And my obstacles basically have been, I think a lot of guys have just been discouraged. They don't really know how close they are to greatness, so they shy away from it. And then you got guys who've been rapping their whole life, and nothing might have happened the way that they wanted it to happen, so they might have gave up on it. So trying to get them to come back out that shell has kind of been, it's been challenging. But I think after they see this, I know it's going to be awesome. Yeah, it's going to be dope. I hate to keep saying the same thing over and over, but I'm excited, like I'm battling, and I'm not. But I just I put a lot into this. I put a lot into all the events, man. And I can go on and on about this. Like it's just, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. iGrind, my first battles were in Lynn, Massachusetts, in a city where nobody thought that it would take off and do what it's done. And I did a lot of things there from club to club and did great things in that city. I'm actually iGrind is booked for an event in Revere on the 28th of January, the day before the battle rap here. So I still do work out there. It's just, when it comes in music, man, it's really how bad you want it. You know what I mean? You a lot of the artists, they're just one ear away from having everything they wanted from this. And if I can help in that road, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, and cultivating, this talent, and then there's just, working at something that you enjoy and working at your art, and having an outlet and having an opportunity to be able to get out there and express your art,
Yeah.
that means the world.
Yeah, absolutely it does. It means a lot to me. I tell you that much, man. And you look at it, like when I was coming up, I didn't have a guy that didn't know me, wasn't related to me, and worked hard for me. I didn't have that. You know what I mean? For free. He didn't charge me. And I don't do any of that. I literally do it because I love to do it. And I just want the guys to know that if they're watching this and when they see this, iGrind is right here in your city now. I'm right here. And if you need any help with anything that you've struggled with, I'm pretty sure we can help, especially if you're serious about your craft when it comes to music and rapping and stuff like that. I really do. I really do. I'm happy to be here because there's nothing here. This situation is gonna be what iGrind and this community makes it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be whatever we make it. So that's what I'm most excited about. It's like we really can put our heads together and do some things that have never been done before. I saw in the Discussing Fitchburg group, you got people that they're just negative in there and they just don't think it's gonna be good at all. And I'm like, I love that though. I love that. I take it all. Good compliments, bad compliments. The energy will change. The energy will
Oh, yeah.
change.
Well, you'll on the internet, you'll have 200 positive comments, and all it takes is one or two, and you're like, that's all you think about is
I take it
the
all.
negative ones.
You'll see in battle rap that the things that those guys stand up there and say to each other, there's nothing a comment can say that's gonna get under my skin the way that, this is the culture that we're in. So I accept it. We don't only do battle rap. It's just that I think that battle rap is gonna have the biggest effect the quickest. So
Yeah, it's definitely different. I've never heard of anything like that out here, so this could be a good opportunity. And so again, how people are interested in getting involved, you have your YouTube channels, but how do they contact you directly? Do you have a website? You have a Facebook presence?
Well, yeah, I have a very heavy Facebook presence. One of my pages, it has too many people, so you can't follow. It's Brandon Hamilton, iGrind Seriously. But the page that I want everybody to go to is Life In, one word, Life In, LIFEIN, the 9. And I called it Life in the 9 because we're in 978. And it was the easiest way to start a page because when I started promoting, I couldn't add people to my other page. So I added another one to get, more people. So go to the Life in the 9. You can go to that. You can go to Kingston Nightlife is a group that you can join. And like I said, I'm always at the club. I would put my number on here, but it'd probably get me in trouble. It'd probably get me in trouble with my phone number on here. But I'm very accessible, man. I'm very accessible. Like I said, you can hit me on Facebook anytime. If you guys got Instagram, iGrind Entertainment, one word. You can reach me easily on both of those, and we can look to work, definitely look to work.
All right, great.
I see the
And-
iGrind here in the back there. I mean, we have jackets, we have sweaters, we have all kinds of stuff that will be coming out soon. So of course I had to wear this for promotion, but we're here. So we're
Nice.
here. We're here. Outdoors.
Yeah, we just spoke with Grizz Gang, talking about them, and you had collaborated with Grizz Gang, and so it's nice to see that you're collaborating iGrind Entertainment with other organizations in the city. What are your upcoming kind of plans or events for future in the city of Fitchburg?
So we have the 29th, we have the Rep Your City, the first battle rap event here on January 29th. We're probably gonna go March 11th or 12th here, with a very big showcase for the artists. I don't want to like spill the beans yet, but like we have some great opportunities for the artists. Grizz Gang will probably be involved in March. Yeah, that's really what's next. Probably gonna throw another showcase at Great Wolf Lodge. I went down there today to talk to them about something that I want to do with them, because nobody's ever rapped at Great Wolf Lodge. Nobody's ever done not from the city, not these kids. They've never had an opportunity to do anything like that. So I reached out to them to see, how it can work out. It's gonna be really, we got a lot going on, Sam. I just know, like I said, after January 29th, I just think the climate here changes. I think it just changes the game as far as like these guys are really gonna see, because there's no Fitchburg artists on this event on the 29th. There's none. Not because they're not good enough. They're just not they're not involved. They don't have a league yet. They don't have, so that's why I booked it and I had it here to show these guys like, hey, show up and you see that, and this is your league. These guys are coming from here and here and here to rap in your city. Why not be a part of it? It's your league. It's here for you. So I'm excited.
Show the opportunity, and we'll cultivate the talent.
Yeah, we're gonna hold tryouts for the league. I don't have the date yet, but we are having tryouts in February, and I believe they're gonna be at the DoubleTree. I'm not sure. I wrote it down somewhere or whatever, but yeah, we will be having tryouts in February. As soon as I know the date, I'll share it with you and discuss in Fitchburg, and then we'll see what the turnout is. We'll see what the turnout.
All right, great. Yeah, we can follow you on the iGrind Entertainment Instagram, on your Life in the Nine on the Facebook, and you'll be sharing it all over the Discussing Fitchburg Now Facebook group. So we'll be sure to share that around.
Yeah, absolutely. I thank you guys. I really do. I thank you for the opportunity. And like I said, it's up from here. You don't get counselors that get behind stuff like this. They hear rap in a lot of cities and it's just like, oh no, we're not doing that. And I think that, once you got a guy that everybody respects and, the artist, this is going to be whatever we make it, Sam. This is going to be whatever we make it. We do the right thing. It's going to be a great thing. We don't know.
I feel like the city of Fitchburg is very welcoming, and we are a diverse city. When we have our Civic Days events, which due to COVID we haven't had them the past 2 years, but hopefully in 2022 during our Civic Days events, we have a whole kind of a rap area at the Upper Common, and we'll have we'll have graffiti artists that are working on art live while there's different hip hop and raps, bands that are going on all at the Upper Common. So, I really love that aspect of the Civic Days. So hopefully we can see you collaborating more, the iGrind, and more opportunities for our local artists, and with Grizz Gang. I mean, we got good opportunities coming here in the city.
Yeah, I live here now. I ain't going nowhere. So, I mean, I'm gonna be here. I mean, regardless of what happens, I mean, I hope that this city, like I said, I just hope that this city can collab with me and we can do great things. Either way, I'm in New England for the long haul. My kids are here, so we got work to do.
Me too. All right, great. Thank you so much, Brandon Hamilton of iGrind Entertainment, for coming on and telling us all about what's going on here. And thank you at home for watching and learning a little bit more about what's going on in the city. I hope you can reach out and get involved and find some opportunity here also. All right. Thank you so much.
Saturday, January 29th. Saturday, January 29th. Make sure you're in the building. Kingston Island Cuisine, 9:00 p.m. And we're gonna make history. Thank y'all.
All right. I'll be there. We'll see you there.
Got you. Got you.